Hello there, Cancer. My name's Frankie. I'm a clairvoyant, clairaudient medium, and an empath. And this reading is going to be for Cancer for July of 2018. I have a couple announcements to make. The prayer class is out there for you. So are the sutras. The sutras are in two parts. They're thought forms that enhance your clair perceptions. Takes 5 minutes a day, and it's a good tool to put in your toolbox if you're doing this kind of work, or if you're someone who's interested in it. You get that under your belt and it'll make all of your messages much clearer, and if you're just interested in enhancing your clear perceptions for yourself, it's a good tool. But it's in two parts because it has to be. I made it, you can buy one at each one and then the other, or there's a discount for both of them. And the prayer class is real comprehensive. There's two short videos out there about them that explain them, just like 5 or 6 minutes long. You can go look for them and then go over to the website if you want them. Now I pulled 4 cards for the month. We'll use the bottom card in the deck for our overall view, and we'll pull angel card at the end of the reading to hopefully bring everything together for us. Now, because I'm an empath, I speak as if I'm you. All of us Cancers get named Frankie for the time of the reading. That's for all of you that are new there. The rest of you are probably sick of hearing me say it. And I advise you to look at your moon and your rising sign. You get a more comprehensive view of the month. And I don't believe the cards will go week by week. I think it'll be a theme that blends in and out throughout the month for us. Now, our message is a little bit different, and I think this one has to do because we get that new moon in Cancer this month. I think it's the 12th. Don't quote me on that, but it's a solar eclipse too. So we kind of like, it's all in our sign, which can bode well, but they're telling us this month to be very cautious and keep control of our financial affairs. Pay attention, don't be throwing the wad out the window or whatever. I think because any decisions and choices, and being it as it's in our sign, that we make with an eclipse can come out with unexpected results. And because it is in our sign, I think that's why we're getting the message. Because we have good words here. They're patience, harmony, commitment, freedom, and intention. And I think this is going to be an excellent month for manifestation as long as we use it in the right manner. Not doing things that unsettle our emotional or financial security, because we're emotional anyhow. We're Cancer. We're highly intuitive and nurturing people to begin with. And I think that if we keep this in balance with that eclipse energy and our excellent words here, they almost read like a sentence. If I am patient and I remain balanced and harmonious and make a commitment through my intentions, I will have freedom. So, freedom, true freedom, is responsible action. And our first card here, it really is, believe it or not, for all of us Cancers that are a lot younger than me, our first card here is the Magician. What an excellent card. This is the card of the manifester. This shows I am standing in my power and my ability. So, the Magician, he knows what he wants and he's bringing it forward. That requires very, very focused intention. And commitment, both of our words. The Magician has all the tools he needs for a fresh new start, new beginning, wherever it is in our lives. Maybe for some of us it's career, some of us could be relationships, some of us could be wanting to move or alter or change careers, or for those that it's in partnership, perhaps we're manifesting a partner even. We have everything we need to be able to do that and to bring it forward with clear intention and commitment to our vision, right? And the patience it requires for the manifestation energy, because we do live on the earth plane. I don't know if any of us ever understand totally time's not linear while we're still living here. May take us a little bit, might take us the month, but we can maintain that balance and harmony of the magician, with that focused intention and commitment to what I'm going to manifest. We got everything we need to do it. This is fresh new starts, new beginnings, where things change. I can get new jobs. I can, manifest basically anything I want. New partnerships. Maybe I'm going to go into business and I want someone, to go in with me. There it is. It's fresh foot forward, movement forward, bringing what I want forward, maintaining harmony at all times, not excessive, like our message. Take care of things, never be excessive with that kind of energy. And I'm saying it that way because of another card that's in here. No excessive type energy. Because with the magician, there's one caveat, and that is if you use these tools inappropriately to manipulate, this is someone who's ready, willing, and able to manipulate to their end results. But the magician says, and harm none. If we use those tools inappropriately, they come back and bite us in the rear end. So this kind of energy is great for manifestation, So pick your timing, be patient, remain balanced, but with this energy, use the tools appropriately to bring what I want, okay? Because our next card here, and Gemini got this too, is the Three of Wands. And this is someone that knows their self. They're ready, willing, and able, to stand in their place. They know what's coming in for them. They're mature enough to not let anyone knock them around during this, because they know who they are and they're able to stand up for themselves. They don't take impulsive action because they use mature judgment. They know what's coming forward. They show their self or present their self in the world in such a manner that it draws the people, circumstance, events to them that are beneficial to them, that manifest the results of this magician. So staying with this kind of Three of Rods energy here, we have, we're basically smart enough not to trip our own selves. That's exactly what I'm hearing in my head. Smart enough not to trip our own selves up. Maybe we see where something's going. We're not going to be impulsive and take action ahead of time, because eclipse energy can make us impulsive, and we're going to take action, instead of remaining patient and balanced, and, nobody's forcing us to make a choice or decision about something ahead of time, because we know by standing in this state, the present, because the Two of Wands is waiting for our ships to come in. Maybe there's another week before our ships come in, but with this Three of Rods energy, they're there. I don't have to rush. I don't have to push. I can show myself, and us Cancers, we're nurturing, we're, emotionally balanced. So what they said, finances and emotions, don't let either one get out of balance. Use that maturity, Cancer, of our sign, and that energetics that goes with it, to not be impulsive, to show ourselves and allow that the circumstances, the people, the events, that are bringing these things to fruition for us to come forward in a harmonious manner, because we've made that commitment with this. Our intention's set. We know what's coming. So we don't let people or situations throw us off balance, okay? Because our next card here is the devil. This is Saturn in Capricorn, okay? It's earth energy. The devil card's a major arcana. It's earth energy. The magician card, major arcana. We got two of them in here. You know, this is that energetics where I feel there may be obstacles in my way or someone's blocking my path, and I can overcome it and da 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 da. But with this card, you know, we can build castles. I tell you this guys all the time. With this kind of energy, Capricorn and Saturn and Capricorn energy, it's very structured, very disciplined. If we use it appropriately, like I told you about the using the wrong tools with the magician for manipulation, you know, I'm ready, willing, and able to manipulate it, but am I manipulating it for the benefit of all and myself, of course, too, or am I manipulating it just because I can? With this energy, we can build castles in the air and on the ground because Capricorn and Saturn are, it's like I've learned my lessons, I've been patient, I can stand through the tough times, and I don't jump forward because there's always spiritual choices with the devil energy. There's always a spiritual choice. If I feel I'm being blocked or, like halted or whatever, and I'm going to get what I want when I want it, and I jump over this energy without doing, what do they say when you're buying something, your due diligence, that word, I'm going to get in trouble with this because there's always spiritual choices. Now, this devil energy can also be drugs, sex, and rock and roll, So for those of us that don't want that kind of thing, in our lives, it could be energetic of someone that's around us, the drugs, sex, and rock and roll. It is the card of Capricorn, but that could still be earth energy, Taurus or Virgo, maybe somebody around us, because these are general readings, that's causing trouble like this, for us. It can be because they're just general readings, and that would be restricted freedom, wrong intention, no commitment. Our words here, out of harmony, impatience. And we don't want to be this kind of energy, but it can be an influence or someone around us that's trying to influence us to use something or, that would bring us out of emotional balance, like someone grabbing on us all the time. I want, that kind of energetics coming at us. So think about that too, because when it's used appropriately, Saturn, is the Lord of karma. So I can, if I was patient and I worked through all those lessons, even if I feel obstructed for a short period of time, our word's patient, I will find the way and I will do it in a mature manner, right? And attract the right situations to me. Because our next card here is the Five of Pentacles, which none of us like to see because that can show financial instability, loss, loss in business, things like that, maybe I'm preparing for something like that, and I'm attracting, because they're general readings, I'm manifesting something better, for myself. This poor kid here, they're usually out in the snow, and he's all bloody and bandaged up, and he has a crutch with him and everything else. But the emphasis of this card, right, can be loss, can be, tough times financially, but the truth of it is the light behind here is the church, and that means there's always another choice. So if I get obstructed, right, there, let's say, trying to think of a situation here. Okay, I would, I was going for a bank loan and I got turned down, at the last minute. And I'm ready to buy this house. There's another bank that would help me if I just turn around and don't do the boo-hoo, poor me, and act like a victim. There was other help behind this light. So if I was getting ready to suffer some kind of loss, I'd, get my bookwork in place and know where I stand, and if, like in the middle of everything, and so that I had backup plans and things like that too. Or, if I thought such and such was going to help me get out of a situation or something, and then turned around, they'd back out. I'd have other plans also. I'd know there was help, so I'd have faith. I'd be committed to that path forward in a mature manner, and I'd have faith that I had learned these lessons of the devil card here and had the ability of the magician and the maturity and the patience of that three of rods to know that there's another way for movement forward. Because the magician is, you know, fresh new starts, new beginnings, wherever we want, whatever place we want it in. That was just an example of this Five of Pentacles energy, or if we're preparing, we are going to stabilize our financial situations like at the beginning of the month, and not be pushed into doing something we don't want to do that could destabilize us, either emotionally because of the drug, sex, and rock and roll of the, devil energy. So being as everything is, with that new moon type energy all around us that can bring those things, to the forefront, or I don't know what, like not standing in my power right now and being mature enough to make decisions in appropriate time can be really detrimental to me wherever this falls in our life. Or giving energetics, the devil energetics energy, to maybe an outside circumstance, or that hasn't learned their lesson, one of those type deals. If it comes in as an influence, I want, I need more, that kind of energetics. Just these cards go both ways, and I don't believe it's us, but we get that big impact of the solar eclipse stuff, or is it solar? Yeah, solar eclipse in the new moon, I think. Sorry, because we got another card, a fresh new start, new beginning. This is emotional. It's the Ace of Cups. It can mean the birth of a child, the birth of a new idea, the birth of a new business, the birth of a new relationship. So, with that magician, if I learn those Saturn, karmic lessons, I'm not going to do any suffering with that Five of Pentacles energy because I'd be mature. We could be hearing someone, is going to have a child, or maybe us, ourselves, going to have a child. You know what to do if you don't want to. It's like so exciting type energy with this little blip. But if I learned it and I used the karma, the karmic energy, even though I feel blocked, I'll figure, how I'm going to build that castle in the air and then on the ground. Because if I was starting a new business, it would go well for me. If it's a child or a fresh new start, new beginning in a relationship, because of the emotional money overtones that are there for us, this is commitment to a new beginning. Usually in love, but in any creative endeavor, because cups are creation, creativity type energy. So I believe we're going to make it through this month like really good, because there is a lot of crazy energy. You might, look astrologically, and I think, a lot of us are going to get, like, I just saw a head go past my window and it's my husband coming home. Might want to look at what's going on for us, you know, like astrology wise for this month too. But we do have excellent words too. We do get that. You know, I've never pulled this card before, but I'm going to tell you, it will mean different things to different people with that, because it's not all of us are getting married. The card is wedding, but wedding is the beginning of a new path. So don't think of it just as a marriage. For some of us it's going to be, for some of us it'll be this Ace of Cups energy that culminates everything we're going to be, bring together, or merger of new partnerships. So think of it as a bigger view for where it fits in your life, bringing, you know, the influence of this Three of Wands energy towards me, okay? It says marriage is the union between two souls joined in love, mutual respect, and commitment. That will be any type of bringing together here. It signifies the desire to deepen love over time. Your wedding day is a testament to your well-founded faith in love's power. Continually breathe life into that faith and love, dearest one. And that's true, because we have the freedom word here also. I've never pulled the wedding card. I actually didn't even know there was one in here. But anything new, because we got that new energy in two of the cards in here. And then, the devil card and all these cards of manifestation and standing, within and not letting that push that we don't want. It says you receive this card because the topic of marriage is related to your question. There's either a wedding in your near future, or the angels are suggesting a renewal of vows to keep romance alive in your present marriage. There's our drug, sex, and rock and roll. Another marriage. Or renewing vows, sorry, Cancer. This card is surrounded with love and positive energy. That's how I feel. So there's no need to worry about its message. Be open to love, romance, and possibilities. Enjoy your wedding day. Do you know it's under the Magician? They just told me to look. The Star card. It's another card of manifestation. Wow, we really got it, Cancer. No manipulation, we are ready, willing, and able, but use the right tools. You'll receive a romantic or a business proposal soon. You're experiencing a mystical marriage between your inner male and female energies. You'll meet someone significant at a wedding you attend as a guest. Wonder if that'll be our Five of Pentacles, and turn around and seeing the light in someone else helps us. Discuss the topic of marriage with your boyfriend or girlfriend. You'll soon meet your future marital partner. One of your friends or family members will marry soon. Hope it's not this devil energy and the cups energy, the Ace of Cups energy together, coming with one of our kids coming home and say, guess what, Mom, Dad? Oops. Oh, I don't think so. Too funny, but it is interesting, huh? Well, guys, that's our reading for this month, and I want to tell you all thank you for all of your likes, shares, subscribes, and your comments. I read each and every one of them, and I thank you very much for them. And anyone who wants to neb about me or know more about me, all the information's down below the screen. Or if you want to set an appointment with me, all of the information to do that is over at the website. And to everybody I've met through doing these YouTube videos for 2 whole years, all of you I've met through 29 years of doing readings, I want to tell you all it's been an honor, a privilege, and a joy to be able to serve you, and hopefully I'll see you back here next month. Bye-bye.